I just thought, well, I'll just talk to men about being men. And it just kind of started as this joke, like where
Yeah.
I'd walk around being like, I'm a dumb girl. Tell me about being a man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand. What is this whole man thing? And then I had gone very viral by accident for writing on Threads. Man, why are you like this?
Yeah. Welcome to Pop Syllabus. I'm your host, Christiana Mbakwe Medina. If you've ever come across Holly Solem on your timeline, you'll know she's a gift to the internet. In her ongoing series, Manthropology, she goes around the country asking men questions like, what age are the women you like to date? What makes you manly? Why do you think there's a male loneliness epidemic? Holly is so disarming and funny, it means the men kind of give her crazy answers. So in today's episode, we're going to talk about Manthropology. And then we play a fun game where we discuss iconic men from film and television and try to figure out what their political leanings would be in 2026. You can watch this episode on Spotify. And if you're subscribed to Spotify Premium, you won't get any Spotify ads on my video. After the episode, let us know if you agree or disagree in the comments. Holly Solem, welcome to Pop Syllabus.
Thank you so much for having me.
I literally saw your video on Instagram. I was like, I need to speak to Holly. Holly is a writer, very talented musician in a past life.
Mm-hmm.
And she is the brains behind Manthropology TV that you may have seen on your social media feeds, where you go around and you interview men and you show the world why I believe no one should speak to men after 5 p.m. Holly, thank you for coming.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh my God.
It's great to meet you.
Your life is pretty insane in a beautiful way. And I love the fact that you're very upfront about your journey, whether it's like with addiction, moving back in with your father and your grandmother, your luck in love, your bad luck in love. You're like sincere. You're such an open book. How did you come to be that way? That was the first thing when I was reading up on you, I was like, she's so courageous and so vulnerable. How does she do it?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was not always like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was, an addict for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like a raging, crazy person.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of secrets and I had a lot of shame and I had a lot to hide. And I think a big part of like when I quit all that and got sober and just started going to therapy and doing trauma work and all of that, I was like, started to realize like the key to my freedom from like the shame and the key to sort of recovering was to out it, just like out it all. And so I started kind of like writing about my life secretly, like under a pseudonym, and people started reading it. And I very quickly was like getting rewarded for sort of outing myself and telling my secrets, but also realizing that it was like really helping other people. And so then I think I got kind of addicted to that, like, to oversharing.
You're like addicted to sincerity and being open-hearted.
I'm like, I have to say everything.
You mentioned how you did a Facebook post when you were like, I think it was a year sober. And that was the first time you kind of came out to people that actually knew you in real life about your story with addiction. So you were kind of hiding it very well.
People knew I was a wild party girl.
Yeah.
I don't think people knew the extent of like how dark and scary it got. And I think just most people don't talk about that stuff.
Yeah.
It's very hidden. And so then I just kind of started talking about all of it. And also I was like, I'm going to get, kicked out of the music industry and kicked out of the entertainment business if I like tell the truth.
Yeah.
And then the more I talked about things, just the more people sort of were like, thank you.
Yeah.
And the more, popular I became too, which I like attention, I'll be honest.
Who doesn't? It's interesting because a thing I speak about my friends a lot is that how addiction is so common in women. I'll speak specifically to Black women. There's a lot of data about whether it's like binge eating or alcoholism, like all of these very secret addictions that people find very shameful, but it's very rare that women speak about it, in public or even to their friends and family.
Yeah.
It's just like this thing that's hidden, but you've done the opposite. And what I find it interesting is how you've made it so central to your work.
Yeah.
And use it like to be propulsive and creative. Because for most people, that wouldn't be the case.
Yeah, I've made it sort of my whole thing.
Yeah.
My whole like personality is sort of based around that. And also like my, my like single girl life and dating
Yeah.
and just everything that, women deal with sort of on their own,
Yeah.
the struggles.
And you talk about the Nepo baby allegations, because for those that don't know, Holly's dad wrote the theme song for Friends.
Yeah.
Which is like insane.
Yeah.
That, mind you, that's the least interesting part of your law. By the way, it's just like, you've done way more. But that, by the way.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
Yeah, you're like, I'm whacking these Nepo baby trust fund allegations. You're like, there is no trust fund.
I'm like, fine if you want to believe that. Maybe it'll come true someday if we manifest hard enough. Collectively, if we all believe
But we
it.
watch Friends so much. How is it not possible, Holly?
I wonder that all the time too. I'm like, what happened to the money? Why am I not a trust fund baby? This is not fair. This is not good. It's not right.
It's not right.
Yeah.
It's not right.
Yeah.
I want to know how because your Vogue essay that you wrote about when you went home and you live with your dad and your grandmother, very moving essay. We're going to put it in the show notes. Everyone needs to go and read it.
Thank you.
And it's a very healing process for you, but it's actually what brought you back to LA.
Yeah, the second I moved to Nashville, no shade to Nashville, I'm sorry, but the second I got there, I was like, I gotta go back to LA. Like, what did I want to be back in the bubble.
Yeah.
It's a nice
bubble
here.
It's a nice bubble.
Very nice bubble. The whole time I was like, I gotta get back to LA. But then I had a head injury and I hit a rock bottom and I lost everything and I had no money. And so I had to go live with my father and his mom for a while to kind of get back on my feet before I could come back out here.
Yeah. I think people listening at home will recognize your voice from the man on the street interviews you do and Manthropology in your work. And you joke about it, but it's brilliant.
Thank you.
It's brilliant. It's like excellent satire. You hold your character the whole time. But I'm curious about the path that leads you from Tennessee to LA. And it's like, I'm going to interview men on the street.
Yeah, it's so, I still every day I'm like, as this thing just keeps like exploding, I'm like, how did this become?
And you go mega viral all the time.
Yeah.
And the comments are insane.
Insane. I stopped reading them. I've learned to stop reading them, fortunately. Yeah, I was in the music business and then I came back to LA and then I was like, this isn't what I'm meant to do, I don't think.
What, music?
Like, music.
Okay.
I just kept like almost making it big and then hitting a weird wall and things kept falling apart. And I was like, what's my secret heart dream?
Yeah.
And I was like, it's to be a writer and to write about my life. And so I started doing that. And then I signed with a lit agent because I'm working on a book like about my life.
And like a proper memoir.
Yeah.
Oh
and
God,
he was like, yeah, it would be great if you could like get your social media, a little like bigger. Because I think I maybe had like 2,000 followers, if that.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I wonder what I can do like on camera. I started talking to the camera about things I was writing, like started a TikTok and I was talking, about my bad dates and things I was writing. And I got like all these men followed me. And I was like, this isn't for you.
What are you doing here?
Why are you here? Like, I'm writing for girls. I have a girl life and I'm writing girl stories about men being horrible.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to get rid of the men and I couldn't. And I was trying to do everything. I would like go online and I would like talk about my period and how I was constipated and I was trying to gross them out. Nothing worked. They wouldn't budge.
Because men are disgusting.
They're
like,
just
I'm into it. Like blood, poo,
They're like,
mold.
she shits? Yes. So I was like, okay, I have to lean in, I think.
Yeah.
Like I have an audience of men. I should do something for men. Like maybe I need to make like a man show. And so I just thought, well, everyone wants to see like themselves represented. So I'll just talk to men about being men. And it just kind of started as this joke, like where
Yeah.
I'd walk around being like, I'm a dumb girl. Tell me about being a man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand. What is this whole man thing? And then I had gone very viral by accident for writing on Threads. Man, why are you like this?
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, maybe I'll ask people that question because that worked. And it just, boy, did it work.
I mean, my favorite segment that you do is when you ask a man what age range he's interested in dating. And like most of them say no more than, it's always younger than them for the most part.
Oh, way younger.
It's like 15 years younger, 20
Yeah.
years younger, 30 years younger. There was a guy who said, I don't do over 27. I can't, these arbitrary cutoffs. And these men are in their 50s and 60s sometimes.
Yeah.
And then you say, will you date me? And they all go, yes. And you say, well, I'm 42.
Yeah.
And that to me was so interesting because there's so many women I have friends who are in their 40s and single, and men will approach them because they code them as younger, and they're instantly turned off when they found out their age. And it's like you're doing anthropologic research in real time. It's like data gathering.
Yeah. 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 The name came to me. I was like, oh, I'll call it Manthropology because it is like an anthropological study.
It is.
And it just was kind of one of those lightning bolt ideas that then turned into kind of a phenomenon. And
have you learned anything about men since doing it? Seriously.
I don't know that I've like learned anything new. I think it's more that I guess the thing that surprises me the most is how willing men are to say the stuff they would say in private publicly. That's the thing that surprises me the most.
Can you give examples?
Shamelessness of like, I would have in my life, I always had like weird interactions with men, whether it's like at a bar or a grocery store or a party or whatever. And I would go and I would tell my friends these stories and they'd be like, what? Like you have the weirdest experiences with guys. So I didn't know if it would translate to the camera. I thought maybe, people will see they're being filmed and they will reel it in a little bit, but they'll hit on me just as shamelessly and they'll, say just as disgusting things and just be so like shameless about ageism and how they think women should be in the kitchen. I mean, it runs the gamut of insanity.
Age, weight, hair color preference.
Yeah.
And I saw an interaction you had with a guy where it's so interesting. I think he found you attractive and he hated that he found you attractive. But he was like, you are doing this thing where you're getting men to say the wrong thing.
Oh, yeah. You're trying to humiliate.
You're trying to humiliate. Like it started off in such an aggressive place. That's the thing that I'm most surprised that they're willing to do on camera.
Yeah.
I know that men are aggressive, but it's the men that it starts off aggressive and they're clearly furious with you and they don't think that they need to behave any better.
Yeah. Yeah. They actually think they're like doing something for mankind.
Yeah.
Like, by telling me off on camera. And then, all the like manosphere guys are like, yeah, get her. You got her. You cooked her.
Do you find that, because, you do this all around Los Angeles.
Now kind of all over the world.
All over the world.
Yeah.
I want to understand what do you see across regions and cities? I'm just curious.
Okay, so LA's the craziest. And I love LA. This is my home. But people in New York were so chill, like so respectful. It's like they're just used to talking to people, maybe.
Yes.
People in LA are generally the weirdest and sort of the most scary and unhinged. And that surprises me because you kind of think of LA as being like a very like woke, liberal place. No, there are a lot of secret, haters that walk among us.
There's a lot of misogyny in LA.
There's a lot of misogyny. I mean, there's a lot of misogyny
everywhere.
And I guess that is a little bit shocking too, that like it really is rampant. And I don't think a lot of men think they're misogynist, and a lot of women are too. I just think it's so ingrained. We don't realize it.
Yeah. Talk about what you find when you're speaking to women. I'm curious about that.
I mean, women, we are always making excuses for men. We are always being like, oh, it's okay, and looking past things. And that's something I noticed just among my friends and
Hmm.
dating or the people they marry,
Yeah.
or we're just always doing it. And even when I started doing the show, I would feel guilty, like exposing somebody. Like I would
Mm.
feel bad and like sorry for the person that would say something horrible to me on camera. I'd feel bad for posting it. And then I'd be like, why? Why is it so embedded in me to like protect
Or to
men?
take his shame,
Mm-hmm.
rather, because
Yes.
you're just doing your job.
Yeah.
The onus should be on the individual that said it, but rather you're kind of absorbing their shame for them.
Yeah, and I think a lot of women I think that's the perfect way to put it.
Mm.
Like a lot of women absorb the shame of men. Even like victims or, survivors, let's say, of sexual assault or something, we really take on that shame, like
Yeah.
more than the perpetrators, I think,
Yeah.
to some degree.
Have you noticed the misogyny intensifying? Is it getting better? Is it getting worse? Because, I always kind of track whether it's racism or sexism or misogyny with broader things in society.
Yeah.
And that's not to say that these things recede in any real way. Like, people are always going to be racist, sexist, and misogynistic. But 2020 felt different to 2025,
Yeah.
to put it lightly. Like, in your work, does the temperature ever feel different?
I mean, I wish I had. It feels different to me just in my life. Like it feels more inflamed and just more like everyone is just like, coming out with their bad selves about like how they feel about things. But I've only been doing Manthropology for like a little over a year.
I mean, but in the last year, a lot of stuff has happened in the world, Holly.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, the last 18 months anyway, for me, I've been like, oh, more people are crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess when I started doing it a little over a year ago, I was like, whoa, people are crazy. Men are not okay.
Yeah.
Like, maybe I didn't realize like the extent of the insanity, or like, I think it's just the shamelessness of it
Yeah.
all. Back to the shame thing and women taking on the shame. And that I do think there is a thing with men, not all men,
But always a man.
yeah, but always a man. Is men are only nice to women they want to sleep with.
Yeah.
And they're like you're almost like not a
Mhm.
human if they
Mhm.
don't find you sexually
Attractive.
attractive.
Yeah.
So
It's funny because, they have that conversation about, can men and women be friends if they're not romantically, like there's no such thing as a platonic relationship between
yeah.
man and woman. And my working theory is that a man will be friends with a woman if it's non-sexual, if she serves some sort of function.
Mm-hmm.
And it's often a familial function. So you're either a surrogate wife,
Mm-hmm.
you're not sexual, but
Yeah.
you're like a surrogate wife.
Yeah.
So you're the friend that's like, hey, have you got your doctor's appointment? Hey, you've got that mole, you should get it checked out. Hey, how's everything going with your da-da-da? So you take care
Yeah.
of like his interior life and do some kin work, or you're like a surrogate sister. You
Mhm.
become a sister. So you're the friend that his wife likes.
Yeah.
Because the wife can come to be like, can you speak to him about this? I just can't get. So you serve it's very utilitarian, it's very functional, and that's why you don't have to be sexual.
Yeah.
That's my theory.
I think that's a good theory, like a therapist kind
A
of
therapist,
role.
or you're the friend that maybe he likes to hang out with and watch a certain type of sport, but you fulfill a real function.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think women just sometimes have friends around that are very useless, but you just like the person.
Yeah.
I have lots of useless friends,
Yeah.
I would never take their advice. I would never let them cook for me. I would never let them look after my kids, but I just like the vibe,
But they're just fun.
Yeah, you're just
It's
the
fun
vibe.
to be around.
Men
yeah.
don't have vibe women
They don't
friends.
have vibe women friends.
No.
I mean, I'm like, do I have any straight male friends?
Do you have any straight male
Honestly,
friends?
so few.
Well,
So few.
that's because the bar for a man to be in your life is really high.
It is at this point it really is.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect that. Yeah.
Do you have straight male friends?
Yeah, but then they've kind of fallen into that familial role.
Yeah.
They're
I mean,
like-
I have some like
They're
work.
they're actually my
work
family. They're like
friends.
brothers. They're like godfathers to my children. Like they're actually family.
Mhm.
I don't have male friends. Like any man in my life has actually become my family.
Okay.
It's actually familial.
Yeah.
Most men don't want to be friends with me.
Right.
I'm very opinionated. I'm annoying. You know,
I bet men would want to be your friend.
No.
Yeah. I don't know.
No. Because
you're hot
I'll
and
take
you're
it.
funny.
I'll take it.
So
no,
that-
but men don't find me. Men find me like profoundly annoying. Which I'm like, I'll own. I'm kind of an annoying person. And
I
then
think
like,
they find me annoying too. Once they're like, oh, she's hot, and then they're like,
yeah.
ugh.
And then also I see through them because my dad is like the greatest man in the world. So I don't have daddy issue. Actually, my daddy issue is that most men can't measure up to my dad.
Oh,
That's the issue I have.
oh, that's
So then when I see this
nice.
other, I'm like, you couldn't. First and foremost, you could never be around my dad, so I can't speak to you. So they don't like me for that reason because I'm always talking down. I'm like, be a better patriarch. So they're like, no, they don't like me. But yeah, most men don't. They just find me intolerable, which is fair. I'm kind of intolerable in that sense. It's just like my dad was very much like he had this. It is not even. Unfortunately, I think those type of dads, not even unfortunately, they raise these feminists because they were like, I don't want you to be weak. He'd be like, men are bad, men are wicked. You have to be the smartest, you have to be the strongest. You can't depend on a man for money because you'll be vulnerable, and a vulnerable woman will die. So he was very
great lesson. Though.
No, but he taught me all of that. But then he was also like, a man is the head of the home. So it was very contradictory in that way. But because
the man is the head of the home, except for you.
Oh yeah. Apart from me, he was like, once
You're the exception.
I went through this crisis where I was like, I'm gonna be a stay-at-home mom, and he was like, I spent far too much on your education for you to be in the house. So he's kind of that guy. My dad's got a lot going on, but I think because of the way my dad, he had 4 girls, and then and it was just like, I'm gonna raise you to be like men, but not bad men.
Yeah,
men that I respect and can intellectually spar with, and for that reason, men don't like to be around me.
I think that's like a thing. Like men that have daughters are doing better. You know?
I think so.
Because then they really are like, oh, okay, I have to actually treat women like humans. I
have to protect you. I don't want you to become like a victim of the patriarchy.
Yeah.
But I'll say this about your Manthropology series. I'm astonished by how much you can just stay in character. No, because sometimes they say the craziest shit. And you're just like, okay, you just roll with it.
I think it's like a trauma response.
Really?
I think
No, I'm being serious.
Yeah, no, because people are always like, how come you're not smacking him? Why are you letting him touch you? And they're like mad at me. Yeah. And I'm like, because I learned the fawn trauma response from a young age, and I think it's just stuck in me. I'm like working on it in therapy. I'm trying to be like meaner and like just more quick on my feet to like come to like stick up for myself or be like, no, but it actually has worked for the show because I kind of just like laugh everything off and I want to keep people talking.
Also, they underestimate you.
Yes. And that's fun. It's fun to be underestimated.
It is very fun. I talked to my friend about this. She's a white woman. We talk about like white girlhood versus black girlhood and how like white girls are socialized in a way. It's just, you're rewarded for being pretty and you're rewarded for not disrupting the status quo. Like whatever the emotional temperature of a home is or an environment is, it's like, oh, you're so sweet and quiet. And so like a lot of white girlhood teaches girls that lesson that if you grow up and you're sweet and quiet and you're pretty, you'll get rewarded, which does work, but then it's still a reward.
And it keeps you safe.
It keeps you quote unquote safe, right? Whereas like black girlhood, you've learned very quickly, like people are scared of you because people think you're angry, which I was like, I want you to be. I don't want you near me, right?
Yeah.
But again, that also has, black girls are criminalized and penalized and suspended more, et cetera, et cetera. So me and my friend, we talk about like these different paths to girlhood and how that turns into womanhood. And when you learn the script doesn't serve you. And so like the white women I have in my life as friends had a moment in their life when they were outside on the margins. So maybe they were overweight. So then you didn't fit into the ideal version of white womanhood. I think yours is addiction.
Yeah.
No, because you broke that rule. And then it's just like, it's kind of like, you see the world for what it is. And you're like, oh, this is all bullshit.
Yeah. Oh gosh, that's so smart.
No, but we talk about this a lot about
yeah. What was that thing that
what was
like,
that
made
thing
me that
that
outlier?
that made you that outlier, and
Yeah.
that you saw, even though you know, you're blonde, you're beautiful, you're smart, you're all of these things that mean you can get rewarded by this system, but you had a moment when you're like, oh, this is all a lie. It's a trick. And maybe for you, I could be addiction, it could be something else, but I think women that come outside of that, especially white women, they have a moment where you're like, oh, it's a lie.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. This is all bullshit. And it's not actually serving me.
No.
It's working against me. It's holding me down. And yeah. Yeah.
You learn it pretty early.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
it took me a while. It took me a while to figure it out.
You say that, but Holly, I think you're too hard on yourself, because everything I read is very wise.
Well, thank you.
No, it is. You're very wise.
Thank you. I mean, I'm 43 years old now. So.
I mean, I know a lot of 43-year-olds who are really dumb. As I said, I wouldn't take their advice.
That's true. There are a lot of dumb 43-year-olds. Get it together.
In the spirit of Manthropology TV, I brought you here today because I wanted to play a game about fictional pop culture men.
Okay, I love it.
And the reason we can't do real men in pop culture is that it gets very dark. The real men in pop culture, we don't want to go there. But
I know, it's like all of them.
I know.
Bad.
All of them are kind of bad, and the good ones aren't that popular.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
Yeah, kind of like the men on my show.
Yeah, the men on your show. So I have this list of fictional pop culture men, and the reason I picked these men is because I think that they left an indelible mark on millennial women. They kind of shaped how millennial women maybe viewed themselves or viewed relationships or what was aspirational at the time. And these men, I want to imagine them in 2026, and we have to discuss whether they be red-pilled, whether they just be a normal liberal, or they be a raging leftist.
Oh, I love this. Oh, this is fun.
So I have a whole list here.
Oh, what a good game.
It is a good game. And I was just like, Holly's the guy I want to play this game with.
Oh my goodness.
It's more evolved than F, marry, kill.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm just like, because I do think, we're going to go through a long list, but I think that all of these men really change how we see ourselves. And some of these men, you know, are kind of enduring symbols like a James Bond.
Yeah.
So, you know, James Bond has had many eras, and the others are just like, you know, some of it is fun.
Okay.
I
love it.
All right, Chandler Bing.
Chandler Bing.
Red-pilled, a raging liberal, or a lefty?
I feel like, gosh, he could have gotten red-pilled.
Yes. Keep going with that.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah, because he wants so badly to be liked and to be part of something. I like that you did a friend first.
Is he your friend?
No, a friend.
Oh my God, duh.
Yeah.
I forgot. Oh my God. Wow. Synergy. You know.
That's good.
The next one's a friend too.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah, I think he would be red-pilled.
I think because he's kind of desperate to be liked. And so he would, the men of the manosphere, that seems to be such a like common thread, is like they just want to fit into something. So they go, and they're getting, much like myself, they're getting rewarded for saying crazy things.
How do you think Monica would feel about it? Does she divorce him because he gets red pill, or is she MAGA too? I think she's MAGA too, by the way.
I think she goes MAGA too.
Full Maha. She doesn't vaccinate those kids. Those kids did not get vaccinated. They've moved to some random part of the country because they can't afford Manhattan anymore. And she's like, too many immigrants. And
right.
I think they're kind of MAGA together.
Just only hung out with like themselves.
Yeah, and they only really hung out with white people.
It was all white people.
It was all white people. Yeah, they're at the...
Yeah.
They may have stormed the Capitol. Okay.
I can see it. I can see their little outfits that they stormed the Capitol in.
Ross Geller. What is Ross Geller?
Oh, he's gonna go the other way. He's gonna be a liberal.
Full left or just liberal? Because there's a difference between like a lefty and a liberal.
An extremist.
Yeah.
I think, well, maybe he's just a liberal. He's like a professor.
Yeah.
He's like a nerd.
Yeah, he's completely tenured.
Yeah.
He hasn't left.
With his dinosaur bones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just a liberal.
Just liberal.
And he listens to Ezra Klein. And he's like, Wow, I miss the country. I feel such despair. This is the worst America I've ever known.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. So
Okay.
he's just a liberal. Batman.
Batman.
Oh, you don't want to know my Batman views. Come on. tell
I
me.
feel like he's gonna go red pill.
Yeah, he's a full-time crypto.
full-time
I think
crypto
Batman has donated so much money to Trump that there's like a Batman wing in the Oval Office has the Batman logo behind. Like that's how deep. Like Batman is basically Elon Musk right now.
Totally.
I feel like but
yeah,
because
building secret tunnels.
yeah, because he's hot, we forgive him.
We're
know?
like, I would.
Yeah, you're just like, we just get one. So I think
it's kind of like how like Barbara Walters was always like sleeping with dictators.
Was she? I didn't know this about her law. Okay, so Batman is definitely MAGA. He's very red pill.
Definitely.
The thing is, not all red pills are MAGA. We have to make that distinction. Because
They're not?
Yeah, there are some people who are red pill who just actually don't believe in the political machine at all. They just
hate. They just want to be completely outside of it all.
Yeah, they just hate women for sport.
But I think he's like Elon, Batman.
Okay, yeah,
is in with Trump and with those guys.
Yeah. Superman?
Superman is a little more like clean cut.
Okay.
He might be. Is he super left?
I think he got radicalized on TikTok and is lefty.
Yeah.
Because he's anti-adoption.
He's anti-adoption.
He becomes part of that pipeline on TikTok who believe adoption is human trafficking. Yeah, I mean, there's a case for it. Yeah. He's against commercial adoption.
Is he one of those like birds aren't real?
I don't know if
is he into the conspiracy?
No, he's not conspiracy. I mean, he's a bit because of kryptonite.
A little bit,
so he's he's got some stuff. He definitely believes in alien because he's part alien.
Oh, for sure.
But I think he's super lefty.
But aliens are real.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's fair. I think he's super lefty. I think he's like on TikTok and I think he wants to defund the police.
Yes.
Because he can be the police.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think he's super lefty.
Okay, super
lefty.
lefty.
Yeah. He like genuinely wants to do good.
He wants to do good.
Yeah.
And I feel that Lois Lane is probably liberal-ish. Like she's still devastated Hillary lost.
For sure.
So I think that he would be more like real. Like I think Superman would be an AOC fan.
Yeah. I feel like Lois Lane, like back in the day, would have been like burning her bra.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Homer
Simpson.
I mean, he's definitely getting red pills.
You think so?
Oh, well, I guess he really does love his wife.
So do you want my Homer Simpson theory?
Yeah.
I think he becomes a Bernie bro. Because of the unions.
Oh, the unions.
Because of the unions.
Why didn't I think of the unions?
Because of the unions.
That makes sense.
I think he's still...
And then he also, like, loves his wife. I mean, he's pretty harmless. So maybe...
I think he's probably still sexist and, like, drinks lots of beer and...
But he's a Bernie bro.
The union
like
job... Yeah, he's
so
older.
Of course he's
a union job.
Be sexist.
Yeah, and he works at, like, a nuclear power plant.
Yeah.
But maybe that contradicts it because the nuclear power plant has got more money because of war.
But then, some of those guys are just like kind of brainwashed by the...
Yeah, but he's not a coal miner.
Okay. It's just the coal miners that
I don't know. I think he could be I see Homer Simpson being a Bernie bro.
I can see that.
I
can
see
totally
him being like
see
super
that.
lefty and like falling into the left wing part. Like also the people he likes to drink with.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're split. There's factions.
It's either a Bernie bro
or
red pill.
Fully red pill. But he's got a wife. Yeah. And his wife, I believe, sleeps with him.
And he's got a daughter.
And he's got a daughter who's smarter than him.
Yep.
And he was like, my daughter cried when, Hillary didn't become president. So I think he may be Bernie.
Yeah.
Maybe.
He's got a little bit of a softie, like, he's looking out for the girls, I think.
Okay, Lawrence from Insecure.
What is Lawrence?
Lawrence is Issa's main kind of on and off boyfriend in the show. She cheats on him when he loses his job.
Oh, yeah.
And in the end, they do end up together. But I have feelings about Lawrence from Insecure.
I forgot what happens when they end up together. I remember when she cheats on him.
Mind you, he makes a baby. he has a baby she cheats on him, and then he gets with this other girl and they have a kid together.
Yeah.
Which is just like, I hated that.
That's right. I
That
hated that
she
too.
took in the kid too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think, Lawrence from Insecure? What's he in 2026?
I forgot his personality. I just remember.
He's so forgettable.
I remember when he like lost his job and it was just like,
He was
just a bummer. Just like,
I think because he wasn't a very curious person, I just think he'd vote however Issa would vote in the show, and I just think he would just be a regular liberal.
Regular liberal. He's just gonna do what she does.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Big from Sex and the City.
Oh no.
If he didn't die on the Peloton in this version of the world where he doesn't die on the Peloton.
I mean, that scene. We were like, why aren't you calling the police?
I mean,
okay, so
what do you think happens to Big? Was he red-pilled? Is he regular? What?
I think maybe he's secretly red-pilled. Like on the DL red pill.
You know what? I'm with you.
Yeah.
He always kind of he doesn't seem like he liked even Carrie that much.
No, he doesn't.
You know,
he doesn't like women.
He doesn't like women.
No.
I don't think he likes them socially. I don't think he enjoys the company of women. I think
he doesn't respect them.
He doesn't respect them. I think he likes to have sex with them. I don't think he believes women are intellectually productive or interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's red-pilled. I think he votes for Trump just for tax reasons.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think he really cares.
He doesn't care about other people. He doesn't care about human rights. He doesn't care about women.
He may not even know that the nuances of his like politics.
Yeah,
he's
just like money,
taxes.
Me.
Yeah, but I think he just thinks that women. He thinks Me Too was overblown.
Definitely. He just finds it irritating.
He's just like,
it's like getting in his way.
Yeah, he's just like, what's wrong with having an audition at a hotel? There's some really nice hotels. Why are they complaining?
Yeah, and he's kind of probably going like, oh, well, if a woman doesn't want to sleep with a man, she shouldn't go to his hotel room.
He's that. He's completely that.
Yeah.
And so he's just like, oh, they just want to check. So I think that he is red-pilled.
Mm-hmm.
And he probably went to the inauguration with Carrie, and she wore a fascinator, so nobody could recognize her. Don Draper on Mad Men.
Oh, well, let's see. I forgot what happened at the end.
Everyone forgets what happens at the end of these shows.
I mean, he started out, of course, very misogynistic, but that also was the time.
Advertising, yeah.
But didn't he kind of turn it around? Didn't he kind of come to?
So you think he'd just be a liberal?
So he might have just turned into like a more normal liberal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, because I don't know if he really like stood for anything to an extreme.
I think he enjoys being with women too much, both sexually and socially, to be fully red-pilled.
Yeah.
Like he seemed like the type of man that would hate to be around men all the time, unless it's just to dominate them and show like, I'm so much richer than you, I'm so much more successful than you. But I think he actually likes to be admired by women.
Yeah.
And people who've been red-pilled despise women.
They just hate women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they're never around girls.
Walter White on Breaking Bad.
Yeah, again, I can't remember where the show went. I just remember when he was at the beginning, like becoming the drug seller maker.
How do we think drug dealers feel about women, the economy, and the current state of political affairs? How do you think they feel? That's the way to look at it.
I think he would also be more like liberal, just sort of in the middle.
So. I mean, at his core, he's a libertarian.
Yeah.
All drug dealers are kind of libertarians.
Yeah.
Because you can't be a real conservative.
Yeah, totally.
And you're not a socialist because you'd give away for free.
Meth head. Like
no, he's just a chemist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who among us?
He's just a chemist.
He's just a chemist.
He's kind of a Ross Geller. And if
Ross wasn't into dinosaurs, but was
into chemistry.
Okay, yeah. I think he would just... I think drug dealers don't like extremes in the sense that they want you to be addicted enough, but not super addicted, because then you're bad for the product.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they want.
And so like they wouldn't want it super left or super right. They just want it in the middle. And
yeah,
I think he would look at Hunter Biden and be like, you know, I think your dad is the person to run the country. Your son is a great ad for what I do.
Yeah, he's a great client.
He's a great client. So maybe he'd just be like a regular Democrat.
I think regular.
Yeah, but he wouldn't discuss it with any of his clients because he's just like, hey guys, I don't know how you vote. Just buy my stuff.
He's not into all that. He's
Yeah.
he's again like a scientist and just very
Yes.
practical.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. Nick Young from Crazy Rich Asians, the protagonist in Crazy Rich Asians, the very wealthy but hiding it, Nepo baby-esque, with family with the beautiful large house, and he brings his girlfriend home. He's like, I'm gonna marry this girl, Mom. You have to like her.
Was he really sweet? I forget.
He was very bland, but I think she just liked him because he was rich. She pretended she didn't know, but I think she knew. Come on.
Of course. They always know.
They always know. They're like, oh my God, you have a trust fund. I had no idea. I Googled you for like 2 hours.
That's why I tell everyone, I don't have a trust fund. Don't use me for my money.
Use me for my wit. So yeah, Nick Young from Crazy Rich Asians.
So I feel like from what I remember, he's just kind of a non-character, just very bland.
Blank canvas, very I mean,
handsome.
Henry Golding, who plays him, is very handsome.
Yeah, very hot.
Yeah, very handsome.
I would say he would be middle also, because he doesn't have to go either way, because he's hot and he's rich, and so he's so rich. He's so hot.
He's like, oh, you know, these poor people care so much about politics.
He's like, what? Everything's fine.
Yeah,
I'm great.
Why can't we all get along? He's just like, I don't know why it's so high stakes.
Yeah, I don't know why everyone's having such a hard time.
People stop talking to each other over elections. I think he's that guy. Yeah, but he's in the middle. Okay, Prince Akeem from Coming to America. How does he vote? I know how I think. I think he's where he is. I know where I think he stands.
Yeah. Where does he end up?
I think he gets fully red-pilled.
You do?
Yeah. At this point, he's like a rich old African dad. And he's looking around. He's like, this is not the America I came to.
Oh, he's disappointed by this.
Yeah.
And he gets red-pilled?
And he's like, and his wife
because he wants to make America great again.
He wants to make America great again. He's like, when I came to Queens all those years ago, it looked very different.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like, as a Prince of Zamunda, and he's probably had some experiences with Donald Trump. He probably had an apartment at Trump Towers. Yeah, they're probably friends.
He's probably friends with Trump. That actually makes sense.
And him and Lisa don't make it. Like, I think he's on his fourth wife, but like that marriage does not work out.
Okay, that does make sense.
It doesn't work out. And he was like, oh my, all these women have so many opinions. Now he's the king. He's no longer a prince.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he just really hates women.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's sick of them telling him what to do.
Completely sick of them.
Yeah.
Okay, who have I got? Well, you wanted to discuss this. Austin Powers.
Austin Powers gets red pill.
You think so?
Oh, well, he does love women.
He
so
does.
Maybe it's the opposite. I feel like he does get radicalized.
Yeah.
Because he's just easily
I think he's super left. I think he does.
So I guess it would be super left.
Yeah, psychedelics. He does a lot of psychedelics, and he comes to and he realized gender's just a construct. He's like, it's not real. We're more than our private parts. And then he's like, we need to seize the means of production. And he believes Bernie Sanders is his savior. He believes that Bernie Sanders is God. I just think super left.
Okay, I see that. Yeah. I see that. That makes
sense. James Bond.
I guess it depends which one.
This is smart. Tell me more. Sean Connery, James Bond.
Middle.
Pierce Brosnan, James Bond.
Middle.
Okay. So I think James Bond as an idea.
Yeah.
So in England, there's a party called the Reform Party,
mm-hmm.
which probably like to think of itself as like the MAGA party. I don't think they have that much. They don't have enough. You know, MAGA people have money. There's a type of MAGA person that has money. The Reform people don't have money like that. Okay. So already, when you look at the gatherings, you're like, oh God, this is just...
They're not in ballrooms.
Because MAGA people are like gauche, right? But they have boats and private jet. these people have no boats and private jet.
No
like
jets.
they barely have teeth, like the reform people.
Okay.
And so it's just like, because James Bond is so much about like being in a great Brioni suit or whatever it is, and just for the vibe of it, I don't think James Bond would be into reform.
So it's just not glamorous.
Yeah.
enough
Now, is
for
James
him.
Bond racist? Absolutely. We've never had a black James Bond for a
Yeah.
reason. But I don't know if it's full red pill, full MAGA, full reform. And that's just because they aren't suave enough.
Yeah,
He's
James
just like
Bond is into glamour.
glamour.
So you know what? I think he wouldn't go red pill because he wants to be where the movie stars are.
The movie, he is very concerned about aesthetics.
He wants to be where like the Hollywood
Yeah.
elite is.
He wouldn't go full left because he'd be like, you guys have natural deodorant. You
Yeah,
know, you guys
yeah,
are like
yeah.
the bohemia. He's like, no, man, I need some F1. I need like Ferraris.
Yes.
So I think he's just in the middle.
Yeah.
So
he's gonna have to stick to the
I think in the
middle.
UK he'd vote for the Conservative Party. Maybe he'd be Labour, but he wouldn't be MAGA and he wouldn't be too left because he'd be like, he'd consider them both equally bad extremes.
Yeah. Not sexy enough for
Not
him.
sexy enough. He's just like, I want
Yeah.
to be with the
I wanna
Democratic
be with the sexy
establishment. I want to be with George Clooney and his hot wife Amal.
George Clooney. That's exactly what it
He's
is.
like, I want to be around
Yeah.
these people
Yeah.
who can dress well. He's like, I don't want to be around like an Elon and like he's like,
Yeah.
he was scruffy.
That guy's a potato.
Yeah, he's just like, you
and-
don't work out. Like he's like, I want to be. I think he's really concerned about hotness.
He is so concerned about hotness. But you know what? We love him for that because that keeps people, sane.
That's why people want to be James Bond.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think James Bond is just like your classic neoliberal. He thinks it's all crazy and he's just like, I want to be straight down the middle and I want to be around attractive people
Mhm.
and people who care about how they look more than
Yeah.
how they feel.
Yeah. But looking good leads to feeling good.
That's true.
Yeah.
That you said like somebody who definitely lives in LA. Okay. Wolverine.
This is good. I hope everyone at home is playing along.
They better be.
Yeah.
They better. And
This
seeing where
is fun.
Okay, I'm glad you're having fun.
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
I don't really know, again, like what does Wolverine do? I mean,
he's the most attractive X-Men. I'm not into bestiality, but it's just like, he is like...
I'm glad you had to do the disclaimer.
But nowadays,
make
you
sure.
never know.
That's true.
What I like about Wolverine is that he heals quickly. Like these claws come out and then they go back in and he just heals. What I don't like about him is that he's probably on steroids. So there's that.
Oh, yeah. And
do
that's going to make him go one
Yeah.
way or the other. Because that, the steroids will give
He's
you,
always so
will make you
ripped. Yeah.
extreme.
I think Wolverine, Hugh Jackman was Wolverine,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So, is Wolverine red-pilled? Is he just down the middle or is he super left?
I don't think he's down the middle,
No. he's
but
not.
he might be super left.
Ooh, tell me why.
Because I'm thinking of him as just like, yeah, he can kind of be the superhero
Mm-hmm.
and he's sort of like, maybe more into like nature and like,
Yeah.
like saving the earth and
Also-
a man of the people. And
Yes. And because of his claw thing, he probably believes in universal healthcare.
Yeah. I think he, would want to like help people. And,
Yeah.
and whereas the red pill is maybe more for themselves.
Okay. Adam Sackler from Girls. How does he end up?
Adam Sackler.
Adam, he was the character that Lena Dunham,
Oh.
Hannah and Adam.
Oh,
How
red
does-
pill.
Red pill, yes.
Yeah, obviously red
But
pill.
I think it's like he is quiet about it.
Yeah,
I think
he doesn't. He's not loud and proud.
he doesn't follow any of the accounts on Instagram. It's just something internally. He
Yeah.
hates women,
He hates women for sure.
but he doesn't tell his wife. His daughter doesn't know. It's his
Yeah.
deepest, darkest secret. But he hates women.
Yeah, he's the kind of man that is just like quick to like punching holes in the wall, quick to rage.
Yeah.
Just.
But he's
so-
ashamed of it. He's ashamed that he hates
knows
women.
it's not
He knows
okay.
better,
Mhm.
but it's because of his mama. He's got
Mm.
mother's issue, like mummy issues.
Gotta
yeah.
watch out for the ones with
Watch out.
mommy issues.
Oh my god! But Holly,
Yeah.
this has been so fun.
This has been.
Did you like the game?
So fun. I love
This is
that
the first time we're
I'm
doing
Like, we could just play this for like 5 hours. Like,
It's the
this
first
is
time we're
so
doing it, but I was
fun.
like, I want to play it with
This
Holly.
is so fun.
Thank you for coming. Where can the audience find you?
Okay. I am at Holly M. Solem. I think everywhere on Instagram at Holly M. Solem,
You're on YouTube?
TikTok at Holly M. Solem, YouTube is at Manthropology, or maybe it's at Manthropology TV. I should know this. My Substack is Hollywood, WOULD.
I'll tag you on Substack. She's got a great Substack and does like longer form essays, so you guys should go read it.
Thank
then
you
can,
so
because
much.
everyone knows you're funny and beautiful, but you're a great writer too. So I want them to read your work.
That
Holly,
means
thank you so much
coming from you.
Oh,
It's
no, you're
so
great.
fun
You're
to be
great.
here.
I want to read the memoir. You have to come back.
Okay. I would love it.
I would. Man, the memoir's going to be crazy. That's your story. Thank you, Holly.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.